This is the most terrified dog we've ever rescued. This is Scout. We brought him home 3 weeks ago, and honestly, we still don't know if it's even possible to help a dog this shut down. Oh no, Scout's weeing himself. But we refuse to give up on him. So this is the first time we brought Scout home. He'd shut down in the corner, but we did manage to get him into his crate, unfortunately in a way we didn't want to.
There you go. Good boy.
He spent the first 3 days in his crate, but when he did eventually come out, we figured this is the best time for him to try and meet all our dogs. So we've come downstairs and just realised that this one has come out his crate. I think this is a good time to bring Kobe in and see what he's like. Okay, so I'm gonna let Kobe in first. Go on, Cindy, Kobe, come. Come here, Kobe. Good boy. Good boy, yes, he's very scared. So we're really hoping that our dogs are going to teach him how to dog, because he's obviously going to be super scared of us right now. So he's obviously really scared of us. So hopefully over today, him just seeing these dogs moving around, he'll be okay. We're going to let Cindy in. Cindy is our other rescue. We're hoping she'll understand what Scout is going through. Cindy's just having a sniff of everything. So I'm going to back away a bit and see if that gives Scout any more confidence. Good boy. This is good. You can't really see Scout because he's proper tucked himself under. There he is. I honestly don't think Cindy has even realised that he's there. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's not the dog to meet Cindy, that's Kobe. Okay, well, last dog we're gonna get is Moki. Moki is our crazy resident Doberman, and you'll see later on in the video how much Scout ends up loving this dog. Good girl. Moki's like, is there any food or anything? She's having a good sniff of everything. They're being really good. It's like they know that he's just super scared. They're like, okay. There you go, Moki's properly just realised. Little tail wag. So hopefully him now even seeing like the fact that we're an entire pack here. So Scout has slightly moved position. To be honest, this is the first time I feel like we've properly seen him since the first day we had him. And he's so cute. But that actually makes it a little bit easier now, because now we can do what we usually do, just walk around the house completely ignoring him, and hopefully he's going to eventually get the confidence to leave that area. Scout stayed in that area for hours. We put a little blanket down for him and figured this is the perfect time to try and put a collar on him. Ella is going to try and put a collar on him. She's been doing the best with him in terms of him being comfortable with her. He looks more scared of me than you. Let him sniff it. Because of how unsure Scout still is, Ella's going to move really slowly so that he doesn't get spooked and try to bite. He was looking pretty scared, but she did manage to get the collar somewhat on him.
Well, I just wanted to know it's not going to hurt.
Yeah.
It's on.
Good boy, well done. Good boy. I know, poor thing. Is he soft?
It's so soft.
So now he's out his crate and has a collar on, we came up with an idea to let him explore and hopefully decompress. So we are going to be taking all of our dogs out, and then he is going to have free roam of downstairs for the first time. We're picking everything up because we found that he is chewing on stuff. I mean, he is just a puppy. We've got cameras here and here to keep an eye on him, and we're also going to section this off so that he can't go into the kitchen. And you can see we're like hiding stuff in the kitchen that we think he may poo and wee on. We've got puppy pads down, and we're going to leave him a lick mat and a toy. We're really hoping that he goes for that lick mat because it's really going to help him de-stress from everything. So whilst we walk our dogs, is our plan going to work with Scout? The first thing he did is start sniffing the lick mat. I'm hoping he's brave enough to go for it. He creeps forward again, and actually goes for it. Look at him leaning, bless him. This is perfect because it's really going to help him decompress. He actually ends up getting up and starts housing the food down. Our dogs are having the time of their life on the walk, but Scout wasn't done there. What he did next really surprised us. He starts having a chew on his toy. He gets up to have a little explore and then starts testing our gate. He was so brave. We're finishing the walk with our dogs now, so let's go home and see how Scout is. Okay, so he did manage to get into the kitchen. This door was closed, I've just opened it now. Nothing is destroyed. I think he had a bit of a party whilst we were gone. Good boy, Scout, well done. Oh, that's really good. He had a good go at his lick mat. That's really, really good. Later that day, we actually managed to capture this. It's the first time Scout properly met one of the dogs. Scout has had a busy day, but the next day didn't go so well. So unfortunately, Scout has regressed today, has literally been in his crate the entire day, which is a problem because he hasn't gone to the toilet. So what we probably need to do is sort of like section off a little area for him again tonight so that he's actually brave enough to go to the toilet when nobody's here. He looks terrified, the poor thing. I feel so sorry for him to be stuck here. Well, he's not stuck here, but to stay in here the entire day. I have done something that may be incredibly stupid. He doesn't like going to the toilet in that little area there. So, I have tried to set up a little like area for him. Now I know he likes to escape, and so I've set this up. I've got a chair against like the barrier bit that he can open here. I'm so sorry, Cindy. I've got this against this here. I've put this massive footstool thing there, and I've tried to block off the sofa. Ella's currently upstairs chilling out, and if she came downstairs, I think she'd have a go at me. I've given Scout some toys. Don't know if you can see him in there. He's got toys, he's got water. We've got a camera set up there, a camera set up there, a camera set up there. And let's see what he does tonight. Hopefully, he just goes into this crazy little space that I built, goes to the toilet, and that's that. Something tells me he's not going to do that. The thing is with these rescue dogs that were former street dogs, if they want to get into somewhere or out of somewhere, they will. Let's see how this goes. I think I've lost my mind. It had literally been 45 minutes and Scout already starts testing the barriers I built. He's jumping on things, prodding things, pushing things, until eventually he figures out how to get out. This isn't going to work. Okay, so unlucky for Scout. I heard him moving everything about, so unfortunately he cannot be trusted. He has got a puppy pad here. I'm gonna move his toys. So he's just got one. And I'm sorry, Scout, but you are going to have to go into your crate because I can see what you're trying to do. And he's still got somewhere to go to the toilet if he needs it. Sorry, mate. You're right under there, Scout. The next day, you can see we swapped out our dining table for something a bit smaller so that Scout can see and take everything in. Ella also started doing some treat work with him to try and help him come out of his shell. I'm going to sit opposite Ella.
I've got a treaty there. You want to sniff? Good boy. Well done. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you get that off the floor. Good boy.
It's taken us 2 weeks to even get to this point. He will actually take a treat out of Ella's hand now, which is great. Although 2 weeks is not a long time, Scout is clearly still really skittish and anxious. It must be really hard constantly dealing with these big emotions. So we realised we need some help. So we called our vets to see what we can do. Hello, I'm calling about one of our rescue dogs. His name is Scout. He's quite scared and anxious, sort of like of everything, like to a point where he's really struggling to settle. We've had him for a few weeks now and we're sort of like working slowly and at his pace, but we're concerned that because he's struggling to settle, we're wondering if you were able to prescribe anything to help reduce his anxiety.
There are drugs that you can prescribe, but he has to be seen for them all. So he'd have to have an appointment.
This is where it became a real problem. We can't even get near him, so taking him to the vets just isn't possible. We wanted to see a vet-registered behaviourist to explore whether medication could help take the edge off. But before that can happen, he needs a full veterinary assessment, which meant one thing: we had to try and find a vet willing to do a home visit. So we are going to call the mobile vets because quite clearly every single dog behaviourist that we try and get in touch with needs to have like a vet assessment for old Scout. So let's give them a call and see if we can get them to come round as soon as possible.
Thank you for calling. If you're an existing client, please leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Please note, we're not currently taking on new patients.
Oh my god. Okay, so not a great start. They said they're not taking on new patients, but I've sent them a message anyway. So I've just typed in mobile vets near me onto Google, and let's try to call another one.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're too far from us, so we are like a little small mobile vet.
So we kept on hitting dead ends. We actually ended up calling back our vets to explain the situation. They gave us a contact they had, and we finally managed to book a vet in for an assessment. We'll show you later how that went. But what a day. I think Scout's even having nightmares on how hard this is. A few days had passed and Scout actually started to become braver.
What's wrong? He's going to explore. Good boy. Hmm? Exploring. This is amazing. Leave the webcam alone. He's wagging his tail. Good boy. Oh. Cindy doesn't know what to do.
I could honestly cry watching this. It's literally the first time we've seen him be a puppy. He is only 1 year old after all. We weren't sure if he was too far gone, but this has given us hope. If that's not worth hitting that subscribe button, then I don't know what is. His progress didn't stop there either, because the next morning he suddenly realised he loves our Doberman Moki. I think he just decided Moki's his safe space and he wouldn't leave her side.
The dog's breakfast is all ready, so I'm going to show you how I feed them.
Baby, Moki, it's family tree. One, you two. Go, baby. Cindy, Scouts. Come on. 1, 2, one Scout. Boy, good girl. One Scout. Good boy. Good boy, good girl. Yes.
And now this is my opportunity to clean the house. Whoa!
Ella then spends the next 45 minutes cleaning the house, just for Scout to leave her a little present.
Well, I guess this is my fault because I didn't put any puppy pads down, so present for me. Woo!
Scout then starts to smother Moki a little bit. It looks like she's gonna have to teach him some dog manners. He then tries to pull her. Moki's got so much patience because he then starts biting at her ankles. Scout's got a lot to learn, but that's okay. To continue helping him, we actually got on the phone to a trainer we know who suggested we do this.
We'd have to do this really, really carefully, but he seemed so interested in Cindy doing the noise box when it was, you know, the really shallow box.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be worth, don't let it scrape on the floor, and then put treats in there and see if he'll do a narrow noise box.
Yeah.
So keep the other dogs away from him because you don't want conflict over food.
Mm-hmm.
And then give him something really nice to chew on just to carry on decompressing him, because I really do think he needs more decompression time.
Okay. So we got the low noise box, we put a bunch of treats in it.
Alright, that's enough.
Okay. Maybe one too many, and then left Scout alone with it. All the other dogs as well are put away so that Scout has got his own time and his own space to be able to just engage whilst we are gone. So we are going to set you guys up on this tripod and hopefully capture Scout going for the treats. Scout was watching, waiting for us to leave, but it didn't take him long to start housing the food down. So I've just come back and I can see that Scout has finished everything, which is really good. We've literally left him for about 5 minutes. So now we're gonna give him like a really long lasting chew, and hopefully he's gonna chew on that again just to help him decompress, because he's still really on edge, and all of these things will help him to calm down. So let's go and get a chew for him, and hopefully he engages with that too. I've got a cod bar for him. It's quite hard because ideally he's gonna be chewing on it for like 20 minutes, half an hour. Hopefully he doesn't finish it in 5 minutes, but I'm gonna give this to him and let's see how he gets on with it. Good boy, mate. Okay. There you go. Good boy. Oh, he's already having a sniff of it. So again, I'm gonna set you guys up on the tripod and let's see if he goes for it. So I'm literally behind the camera right now, setting it up. And he's already gone for it, which is really good. Oh, I think because I'm speaking, he's not too keen. I left Scout alone. It made me so happy to see him going for his chew. The decompressing seemed to really help, because the next morning he was happy as anything, and Ella is starting to get into a routine with him.
Gonna let Scouty out. Good morning. Right, we're gonna let Scouty out. So I think you need the toilet. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I know. Hello, darling. Right. I'm going to give him a minute because he always goes to the toilet in the morning. Yeah, loco bear. See, here he goes. Straight away. Good boy. Hello, Scouty. Come on. There's hello. Come on then. Hello. Hello. Come on then. Hello, Papa. Gonna do his number 2 now. He's gonna completely miss it. Because he's scattered them everywhere. Okay, he's completely missed that. That's fine. Right, I need to clean that up. Yeah. What are you two doing? Are you excited? Scouty, are you excited? Oh yeah. I know we need a rug so Scout doesn't slip, but the problem is he pees and poos on it all the time. Ella cleaned up the poo, and when she let the other dogs out, Scout of course went absolutely nuts when he saw Moki. Cindy, you look so cute. You're waiting patiently. Here you go, darling. Come on then. Out you come. You're not gonna go say hello? No? You waiting? Oh, good stretch, Cindy, go. All right then. Let's have a look, yeah? Yes. Good girl, good morning. You see, she doesn't like this. Yeah. She's going to correct him quite a bit. And she thinks he smells. You can't blame Moki for telling him off. She's just gotten out of bed and Scout is all up in her face going nuts. Ella then lets all the dogs out. We're still yet to get Scout outside. You can see he doesn't really want to yet, and we're also worried about how we would even get him back in. And then Scout just waits for them to come back. Right, Moki is waiting to come in. I've just put this here because he usually goes a bit manic and jumps all over us, so I've just given them something so they don't slip on. Here we go. Hello, darling. Oh, she wants to play. These two are teaching him a lot of dog manners. Cindy! Come on there, Cindy, in. Good girl. So that is Scout's new morning routine. Ella does it because he's still quite scared of me. Rescues do tend to prefer women. It secretly makes me really upset, but is what it is. We then thought of an idea to try and get Scout to come out of his shell even more. Hello, Peggy girl. This is Peggy. We rescued her 7 months ago and Ella's parents ended up adopting her. She's a super playful 1-year-old puppy, so we thought, why not bring Peggy back for a couple of days and see if Scout will want to play with her. Ella's gonna let Scout out, not me because he prefers Ella. Oh, look at Peggy. Peggy reads, she's like...
Scouty, out. Go on, out. Mind your paws. Go on, Scout.
Peggy's in the way.
It's all right. Go on, Scout, out. Oh, good boy. Go on, out. Good boy. Go on. Move back a bit, JJ. Good. Thank you. Good boy. It's all right.
So Scout's gonna go into his little bit,
Good girl.
But hopefully Peggy is going to go up to him and he's going to be like, oh, hello. There she goes. She's going up to every dog. Here we go. I don't think she's realised Scout's hiding under there.
There he is.
She's like, oh, hello. That is adorable. So, will a confident puppy being around help Scout? For that to maybe happen, I think we all know what I need to do. I am going to be stepping out because Scout is so much more active when I'm out the room, which makes me really sad. So, it's down to the wife. I'm going to put this mic back on her.
Thank you.
We also think Scout needs a poo. I don't know if you can hear this because I took my mic off. So, I'm going to leave the room. It's down to the wife. Good luck.
How long are you going to be gone for? I'm hungry.
So Scout came out from under the table when I left. He went for his wee, not a poo. Peggy's chilling in the bed, but did go over to have a proper sniff of Scout. To be honest, not a lot really ended up happening. Seeing as we only had Peggy for a couple days, it didn't really give Scout much of a chance to get comfortable with her. But hey, it was worth a try. We ended up taking Peggy back home after a couple days, so now it's finally time for Scout to have his vet visit, and oh boy did he surprise us at the beginning. Yes, that is Scout with all the dogs and the vet at the front door. I think he got FOMO and came over, but I couldn't believe it. Maybe it's just me he doesn't like. He was going to parts of the house I'd literally never seen him in. He was being so brave, but how was the vet actually going to be able to get close enough to him to examine him? Well, it started off with Ella putting a muzzle on him. The last thing we want is to give him a bite history and endanger himself or anyone else. Ella managed to get it on. He looks absolutely adorable, but now the hard bit, actually getting him out from under the table to examine him. A bit of context here, the vet had been in the house for about 30 minutes already. He was super patient and understanding, but obviously he couldn't be at ours all day. So Ella tries to get him out from under the table, and that didn't go so well. I then tried to move the table so he couldn't hide under it, and it completely freaked him out. I'm not doing much right to get him to like me here. I felt so bad. He did end up finding a corner in the kitchen and the vet was able to get close enough to examine him. To be honest, I'm a bit annoyed about this situation. We were forced to do it because we had to get a vet referral to get a behaviourist in. It's just a standard box to tick, and for 99% of dogs, that's completely fine, but we tend to rescue the 1%, where even something routine becomes a huge challenge. Okay, vet is gone. Scout is in his little decompression area. I guess this is where he's finding it to be safe. All of the dogs are also giving him emotional support. Once he goes back into his crate, we're going to give him like a chew and probably a lick mat as well to help him decompress. Luckily, he actually seemed to bounce back quite well after that. He did manage to make it back into his crate and we had a treat for him. We've got a pig's ear for Scout to decompress after what was probably really scary for him. I guess this is going to take him a while to eat, but at least he's got something. Good boy. I'm happy to report I was wrong because it took him about 2 minutes to start devouring his pigs here, bless him, and that leads us to where we're at with him today. Although Scout has shown amazing progress, you've got to remember that these are like snippets of the day. It's sometimes only like 10 minutes where, you know, he plays with Moki, for example. Unfortunately, 95% of the day, he's still like this and super scared. The progress is obviously amazing and we're really happy to see like even just little snippets of his personality, but obviously he's still like really scared. The plan now is to get the vet behaviourist in, who's hopefully going to really give us information on how to help him come out of his shell more, and then we will see where we're at. So we may not have an update for a few months, however long it takes to really start working on bringing Scout out of his shell, but we're not going to give up on him. We're going to get even more help in and make sure we help this dog as much as we can. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss Scout's next video. If you haven't seen the moment we first rescued him, that video is on screen now, so give it a tap or a click and I'll see you there.